Okay, so getting started here. Great. Hashtag Animal Crossing, New Horizons, stream. Click here to join. Okay. Alright. Hey. Hello. Hi. So, I'm gonna bump this up. I'm gonna put this here. Oh wow, I have 60 people in my freaking Animal Crossing server. Oh. I know, I'm streaming almost at 2 at this point. It's probably getting close to Seiren's, aka Goliath's, bedtime. Okay, so let's start it. Okay, we can bump up the volume a little bit louder than that. I gotta bump it up to like 40. Okay, so yay, Apollo! Apollo is here, everyone. I'll give a big welcome to Apollo. Someone's speaking Japanese, which I cannot understand what a word that means, so I'm going to have to translate that in a second. Japanese to English. There we go. Okay, so let's see. I'm a scammer. When I'm chosen as a scammer, I won't forgive. I'm a scammer. When I'm chosen as a scammer, I won't forget. Oh, okay, that line. Watashi ga sagishi ni eraba rete toki watashi wa ninja desu. Watashi wa yosha shimasen. Yesterday, I wore myself out, so I decided to sleep in and spend the whole morning lying around in bed, but I still woke up at the usual time. Like I just couldn't wait to wear myself all over again. Yours in frustration, Sydney. Aww. There should be freaking, what's it called? I do love my phone skin. Look at that phone skin. Link's birthday is the 21st, so that's tomorrow. So I have to make sure I can play as Link tomorrow. Guess my roommate's home too. What it is. 200! Woo! I won't be playing... What is that? Jamie, I know you like posting these Japanese things, but it's kind of ridiculous, no offense. Nintendo, 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 Nintendo. Oh, how do I have mushrooms there? Okay, let's look at something real quickly. Strike the rock, sell some seashells. Okay, I can sell seashells in like 5 seconds. No island spamming. Yes. Please no island spamming. Okay, so let's get some seashells to sell. Sand dollars. What do we want to sell? We'll sell some calories. Got plenty of those. Yeah, Jamie, no spam. Cause I'm a gummy bear. Oh yes, a gummy bear. As I'm a gummy. You received some notifications. View. Okay, let's sell it. Oh, someone want to find out my turnip prices, right? Sure, sold. Let's find out turnip prices today. Oh, what's hot? Okay, deer scare. What was it? Deer scare and... Ironwood low table. 32, so don't buy today. Don't sell. Don't sell. Deer scare. Ooh, I can do that very easily. Deer scare. So let me do the deer scare one really quickly. Okay, let's get that deer scare. How do we make a deer scare? Okay, you know what? I gotta DIY it. So let's alphabetical order the deer scare. So it's D for deer. I think I remember what it looks like. D, E. Huh. Maybe it's on the wall. I think it's on the wall. D, E. Yeah! That's not it. Deer scare. Let me see what that looks like. God, it smells good. Okay. Let's see what deer scare looks like in Animal Crossing. Oh, it's the thing with the bamboo! I'm not seeing it for some reason. Requires 3 bamboo pieces, 8 stone. Okay, so I could just gather my stuff already. What is it? 3 bamboo pieces. 3 things of wood. What kind of wood? No wood. Okay, just stone. Stone. have stone. I'm pretty sure I do. If I were stone... Oh, there I am. Bamboo. Is it the Oh, that is bamboo pieces. Okay, let's see if I can build it. I should be able to. I should definitely have bamboo, a deer scare, yeah. See, there you go. My roommate's making something good, but I already ate lunch, so I'm good. Deer scare. So I have the alpinist overalls. So the person who wanted that yesterday, I'll be opening my gauge shortly. Actually, I've never sold a, what's it called item, a hot fortune item before. This is my first time selling one. So, we need 2 more likes to open gates. Yeah, my roommate's making something good. I have to go on my walk, though. It's gonna be a bit late in the day, though. There we go. Sell clumps of weed. I can... Oh, I put him away. You know what? Let's build 2 more deer scares, and then... After we build 2 more deer scares... Oh wow, 1 more like. Damn. You guys are fast. Deer scare, deer scare. Okay. I know what's in the deer scare. It's stone, weed, and bamboo pieces. Oh, I need more stone, okay. I could definitely get a couple more stones. I've got, like, tons of stone. For now, I guess. See what I mean? So easy to get your Nook Miles up. Clumps of weed. Put those deer Oh, actually, I could sell those deer scares. Let's put that other deer scare to sell. God, my roommate's making something really good. I wonder if it's my waffles. I like those waffles. He's gotta be making something else. Okay, so what are we at likes-wise? Wow, 11, damn. Okay, so we're gonna have to open gates in a second. Deer scare. I want to sell. It's been over a year since my mani-pedi. Oh my god, girl. Everybody have fun tonight. Everybody have fun tonight. Okay, so now I got the chat with 3 villagers. Let me hit the rocks, and then I can open gates. Can you just leave, Brocklow? I don't need you in my town anymore. I love snow. Okay, thank you, Bo. Okay, so Apollo is gonna take a while to move in completely, though. Like, Apollo's not gonna be... Yeah. Yep, see, there you go, guys. Easy. Alright, let's open gates. Actually, what's the fish? Just really quick. Horse mackerel? Ugh, no. Put this away. Put these away. Put these away. Put that away. I hate that I have to do it manually. Okay, opening gates, opening gates. There you go, guys. Opening gates. Okay, so we're gonna have to hide this dodo code for 2 seconds, because I'm gonna get ready. Alright, opening those gates right now, you guys. Alright, my code is... Alright. Alright, so... I'm gonna get ready to post it. There we go. Okay. Alright, you know what? Let's give it. Ready, guys? Okay. You already have my Discord, Oliver. The visual inspection method and the... Screw you. Tell me what you really like. Na, 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 na. Oh my god. No. Okay, I gotta charge my phone for a little bit, because that's 70%. 1 second. Okay. Oliver is back. Wonderful. Alright, let's talk to some more lovely, charming villagers. Am I right? Coming next. Oh, someone else is coming. Okay. 126. Damn. Oh no! Now I have to make it all over again. God damn it. Someone's got faulty Wi-Fi. Who's got that faulty Wi-Fi? Okay, so we're inviting people over again. Invite via dodo code. Hi, Helen.
More. They throw in one chord to break it up. This is torturous. Imagine being in a room with someone just hitting the same note on a piano over and over. Later in the song, they add a drum beat, so the instrumental effectively sounds like this. When I heard this song blew up because of TikTok, I thought...
Alright, you guys. We're opening up again. Okay, so I will do this again. And put the correct dodo code this time. There we go. Yep, that's the new dodo code.
Hey everyone, Madrybread here. Pokemon Fire Red with only one Pikachu was much more brutal than I was ready for. Let's follow that up with a creative one. Today's the day that we figure out would I be able to beat Pokemon Emerald without learning any new moves. When I say no new moves, what I mean is that we can't use any moves in battle except for the starting ones of whatever Pokemon we're using. So if Torchic only has Scratch and Growl, it's all we can ever use, even if we brought it all the way to level 100. Like always, I'm writing the script as I go through with the challenge, so all this part is being written before I've started. Everyone comment down below and guess if I can win or not. I'm pretty sure that I can win, but I'm really gonna have to study up on what we can catch and where. Let's explain the rules. I'm not allowed to use any moves that my Pokemon didn't have when I caught it. If it has empty move slots, then I can't stop it from learning those moves as it levels, but we won't be using any of those new moves in combat. I can learn HMs outside of combat, but I can't use them in battle. No glitches or exploits, no items in battle, only Pokeballs, held items, and items outside of combat are allowed. Also, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more. Let's do this. No universal randomizer necessary this run, so let's get right into it. For my starter, I picked Torchic. It doesn't matter too much what starter we pick, since it likely won't be kept for long, seeing as none of them really start with good moves. Nothing eventful happens right away at the start, so let's skip ahead to when we finally get access to Pokeballs. So the first gym of the game is the Rock Gym, so the first thing I want to do is see if I can get my hands on any water or grass types. First, I catch Wingull, since it starts with Water Gun and Growl. Then I go ahead and catch a Tailo, so that I have a flying move, even if I don't really need it yet. He's got Peck, Growl, and Focus Energy. Oh, by the way, there might not be many nicknames this run, partly because I don't know who I'm keeping, and partly because I'm terrible at coming up with nicknames. That's when we run into an interesting problem. The Geodudes in the Rock Gym are all one-shots, but Roxanne's Nosepass is only Rock type, so it doesn't take all that much damage from Water Gun, and she has 2 potions and an Oran Berry to last a long time. Not only that, but we have all flying types, and Nosepass can wreck us with Rock Tomb. The only other Pokemon I can think of would be a Shroomish for Absorb, but that would just be too weak, so I guess we have to grind a little. For grinding here, I fight the trainers in the north mostly. Honestly, I don't think this is going to be too hard. We just need to run lucky enough that we can get a few more Growls in and maybe crit a Water Gun if we're really lucky. Wingull isn't a long-term keeper, so it sucks to grind him, but hey, gotta do what you gotta do. A couple levels later, and I start my strategy of using Torchic and Tailo to Growl to let Wingull last a little longer at the end, just to end up critting for an easy win. Well, I guess I shouldn't complain. Now, I thought I was actually gonna have an easy time in the fighting gym thanks to having Peck on Tailo, but we actually lost pretty badly. We hardly got past Machop, and Makahita finished us off easily. Maybe if I go do the cave first for a couple levels. While we're in there, we catch our own Makahita. His moves are Tackle, Focus Energy, Sand Attack, and Arm Thrust. Mostly not great, but it gets us our first fighting move. After finishing and clearing the last of the trainers we can reach, I took another shot at the fighting gym. It took a few very tense attempts, but thanks to a little bit of luck with lucky move choices, we managed to peck our way through the fight. Next is the rival fight under Cycling Road, and thankfully now that Tailo has evolved into Swellow, we had a pretty easy time. Sure, we're still just using Peck, but May also isn't that good of a trainer, so we won. Not looking forward to the electric gym, though. By the time we get there, I've grinded up our Makahita to the point that he's a Hirayama, and believe it or not, on our very first attempt, we got lucky enough with arm thrusts to actually beat the electric gym. That really surprised me. I thought that it would be way more brutal. Well, it's time to go catch some more Pokemon then. Now that we can use Rock Smash outside of battle, I smashed rocks over and over until we found a Geodude that was at least level 16. That way, she'd start with Magnitude. Here's her moves: Magnitude, Rock Throw, Mud Sport, and Defense Curl. Now, most of that is pretty garbage, but Magnitude could win us the Fire Gym. It's hard to say for sure. It's a pretty unreliable move, and Flannery uses ground moves as well, so Geodude could just get one shot. I'll make sure to evolve it by then, since it's only 5 levels away. By the time we got to Maxie, we had already evolved Geodude, and Hariyama has gotten pretty strong, so no real issues. Speaking of, we also had no real issues with the Fire Gym. I was skeptical that Water Gun would get
someone
so
else is
far
coming.
Fight, but it got us all the way to Torkoal. We ended up going to
Who is
war after
Amiibo
that,
Man?
and it tore
I have
through
no
most
idea.
of my team until it had crippled its own special attack. and
Honestly,
couldn't
I
handle
can't remember.
Hirayama. With that done, we get the Go Goggles and then go get to the desert. So I went ahead and caught Baltoy. It's got Mud Slap, Psybeam, Rock Tomb, and Self-Destruct. I don't even know if we're going to use this for sure, but the type coverage is decent. On my way through the desert, I took the Root Fossil. I knew that if I didn't say what I took, you'd all ask. Actually, now that I think about it, everyone ask anyway. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. And no, before you ask, we're not actually going to use this. Its starting moves just aren't any good. After that is the normal gym.
Oh no, you're gonna freeze on me, aren't you?
Easily, especially
Okay,
since we had Sand Attack
can I
and
just...
Focus Energy against Slacking,
God.
so we don't have to fall for counter. Now that we have access to the good rod, I fish until I get a Carvana that's at least level 22 so that we have Crunch. I don't know if this will be a keeper or not, but we need a strong dark move for the Psychic Gym later in the run. It sucks that its special attack is not that great though. Crunch is still a special move in Gen 3. Normally, I don't bother talking about the Weather Institute since there's not much going on here.
Maybe I should hold off on opening gates for a while.
Unfortunately, it doesn't know Weather Ball yet, so I'm not
Where are
really
we at
that
right now?
interested. Just thought I'd bring it up
34
because
minutes.
we do get a Mystic Water off of this.
I mean, I have a
and we'll need it
Pitfall,
later.
but...
Right outside is the last required rival fight, and it was about as easy as it always is. We don't really have perfect moves for this, but our random team of misfits still handled it just fine. Next up is the Flying Gym. I tried this one a few times, but our weird level mismatched team just can't pull out the win on this one. The best thing we have to attack with is Rock Throw, and they've got water and grass moves, so I should probably just go catch an electric type. Over at New Moville, I found a level 26 Magnemite. It's important that it's level 26 because that's when it learns Spark, so that gives us one solid electric move. Looks like we have Spark, Sonic Boom, Thunder Wave, and Supersonic. Honestly, one of the most useful movesets on the whole team. I'll have to grind it up a little bit, then bring it to the gym. After way more grinding than I was expecting, I managed to get Magnemite, who's now a Magneton, to pretty much win the fight for us with Thunder Wave. We did still have to switch tons to deal with each individual Pokemon, but really the core of the strategy is just to paralyze them with Magneton, let the proper Pokemon handle the fight, and save Magneton till the very end when he can just spark down Pelipper. We pretty much have to do it this way since her Altaria has Earthquake, so we can't just use Magneton for the full battle. With that done, we have lots of traveling to do, so I take my chance at the Magma base to catch a level 30 Torkoal. It has to be level 30, because that way it starts with Flamethrower. It's also got Body Slam, Protect, and Fire Spin. It's not a great addition to the team, and Fire type isn't super strong in Gen 3, but it's our first fire move, so maybe we'll use it. The second Maxi fight was a little closer, but still a pretty simple first try. I find we rarely have really good counters for what we're fighting by this point in the run, but we usually have a couple Pokemon that can handle most situations decently enough to get through major fights. After that, we go back to catch a Tropius since we need a grass move for later. It's important that our Tropius is under level 27, that way we will have
Do I have the
Growth
chain
instead of
pants?
Whirlwind. Growth and Razor Leaf might save us in this run. The next gym is the
I
Psychic
don't.
Gym, and we gave it a try, but they absolutely demolished us. They've got even better moves and many more levels. It's time to go grind up Caravana.
Get rid of the
until we can
hat,
compete a
though.
bit. Even after getting him all the way to level 37 and evolving it, though, we're still having a pretty brutal time. I've tried this fight 5 more times with mildly different strategies, but we just don't hit very hard. Magneton tends to go down early from Earthquake. There really aren't any better dark types I can get my hands on that have decent moves, so I guess I need to grind more. During the grind, I make sure to pick up a few new additions to the team since we have a chance now. First, we catch a Spheal so that we have a few new ice moves on the team. This will probably be required to beat the Dragon Elite 4 member. Then I fish with a Super Rod to get a level 43 Whalmer, and since it's over level 41, we have a super powerful move, Water Spout. I could see this guy being our new strongest member of our team. After leveling it up once to evolve it, here's its stats. This could beat the gym for us. Rest and Water Spout is pretty cool. It still ends up taking a few tries, and we had to grind Sharpedo more, but we did end up getting a pretty clean win after putting on the Mystic Water on Wailord for just a little more damage. I'm sure if our levels weren't so bad, it would go better.
What's everyone
but
saying
we
in
just
chat?
don't have great grinding locations.
Can you play
Which is
Smash?
super
No.
easy as usual, especially since this time we did have electric types on the team, so it's straight onto the water gym. It really wasn't that bad though. This was a first try, and although we had a very close call with Kingdra, we pulled out a solid win. Wally was pretty easy like usual, other than an incredibly long and dumb battle with Roselia, as I made a series of blunders before realizing that Magneton probably is my best choice. It was still an easy first try. Well, in Victory Road, I made sure to catch a Golbat with Air Cutter, Wing Attack, Confuse Ray, and Bite. Right away, I threw a Soothe Bell on it. I'm not sure I'll get this thing to evolve before we finish the run, but I'm gonna throw some vitamins on it and give it a try. This thing evolves by friendship, so we'll see if we can get it there. We also have to train that Spheal up from earlier a ton now, because there's no way we're getting past the Dragon Trainer Drake without him. This grind is pretty slow and awful, but I have a good feeling we can put together a team that counters this Elite Four pretty well. Once I got the team to the levels that I'm mostly happy with, I rode around a bunch to get a bit more friendship on Golbat, constantly checking in at the place in Verdant Turf where you can check your friendship to see if he could evolve. Then we just topped off his level for a Crobat. So here's our team's moves before the Elite Four. It took forever to level them up, but I'm feeling pretty confident going into the Elite Four. I've at least vaguely got an answer for each major typing, so let's hope that's enough. Make your final guesses on if we can win this or not. Let's do this. First is Dark Trainer Sydney. Although we had an answer for everything, and it was reasonably simple on the first try, I was switching Pokemon constantly just to handle him. His moveset is so weird and full of effects. It wasn't that bad, though.
What is it?
Second is
Bulldog
Ghost Trainer
jacket?
Phoebe.
Right.
This is what Sharpedo was pretty much trained for, and although he didn't last till the very end of the fight, we still had almost our whole team left when we finished her off, so it was another easy first try. Third is Ice Trainer Glacia. This one was mostly just spamming Spark and arm thrusts until
I'm
her
feeling
team went
it.
down. They could hit decently hard, but they just didn't have any type coverage. Fourth is Dragon Trainer Drake. Naturally, we just beat most of his team with Ice Ball, since that's basically Ice-type rollout, and it completely demolished him. Finally, the Pokemon Champion, and this one took tons of tries. First is Wailord, who is an easy two-shot, thanks to him just using Rain Dance. Second is Wanderonix, who was an easy one-shot with Spark, but that's the end of the easy matchups. Third is Whiscash, and we don't have anything great for it, so I instead used Wailord, who uses a full health water spout while it's raining to take him to yellow health, but they use Amnesia for special defense and then a full restore for health. Shortly after, they switched to Ludicolo, so we switched to Crobat since his Giga Drain does almost nothing to him. After a few air cutters, he went down, and we switched back to Magneton as Melodic came out. Now, we had lost many runs to Melodic because of just how tanky and strong it is, but this time we paralyzed it right away and then started hitting Spark. We got super lucky and he missed quite a few moves from Paralysis before finally going down in spite of Recover, just because he never used a full restore. As Whiscash came out, we tried to brute force it with Wailord, but he used full restores on it. It's not raining, and Earthquake did a lot of damage to it. We got lucky that Water Pulse confused him because he ended up hitting himself twice, and then using another full restore. Eventually, Wailord went down and we sent out Hariyama to brute force it. We did take a Hyper Beam in the process, but Whiscash went down. Last is Tentacruel, and he's a beast, so I just spammed Spark right away hoping that he would be out of full restore.
Okay, here we go.
But he wasn't, so he outlasted us, even with a very lucky paralysis off Spark. Thankfully, he was finally out of full restore, so when Crobat came out, he finished it off. With that win, we get in the Hall of Fame and win the run, but you know it's not over yet. We can't end this run until we've at least tried the post-game fight with Stephen Stone. I am basically out of time this week to keep working on this run, so I really can't afford to grind for this, unfortunately. But I'm willing to give it at least 10 attempts. We'll have to ditch Sharpedo for one of our HM guys to actually get to the fight, but honestly, he wouldn't have helped us much in the fight anyway. Let's do this. Now, I'm sure this doesn't surprise you at all, but even after 10 tries, we never even got close. But here was our best try. Credilli totally shuts us down, and that's if we're lucky enough to even get that far into the fight, which only happened twice. Because I make these challenge videos every single week, that means I'm basically on a 1-week time limit for them, and I flat out run out of time to grind. Hall of Fame means we win the run, but it would have been nice if we had an extra day to grind for this one. That was a crazy run. As difficult as these no new move runs are to study for, they're really cool to play. I hope you guys like that run. For next Saturday's Pokemon Challenge, I'll be trying my hand at Pokemon Red with only Voltorb. As always, I'm looking forward to your suggestions in the comments, in the challenge request section.
With only Voltorb? Oh my god, dude. There's Diva. Yeah, it's not hard. Okay, cool. What are we at right now? 45 minutes. Okay.
This one, so let's get right into it. For my starter, I picked Torchic. It doesn't matter too much what's...
There's Apollo, you guys. There's Chief. Come out and find me. Okay, what's everyone saying in chat right now? Can't wait to sell my turnips. Yeah, you're not going to be able to sell your turnips. Dude, don't sell your turnips at my place.
But maybe it was because of a challenge where people sit in a locked room to see how long they can listen to that looped over and over before they start screaming for someone to let them out. Obviously, there's not a dance associated with it. The dance would just be laying in the fetal position shaking. No, apparently it's just people singing along to it or driving their car with it on or some other nonsense. You see, the song is about a girl who just got her driver's license. But it's a bittersweet moment because now that she can drive to her boyfriend's house, her boyfriend ain't her boyfriend no more.
Hey, Scoots. What? Look at them, like, get so close to each other. I'm never buying. You gotta do it the right way, though. Okay. Okay. Did I talk to everyone already? Oh, is someone here? Hold on. Let me see who it is. Oh, hey, what's up?
Not much, actually.
Alright, let me just... I hate my stupid volume mixer because... Why is the... Oh my god, that... I'm really tired of these people.
Which people?
So there's a guy named Mr. Galaxy, and he said not to be judgmental or anything, but why is the eviscerated one here in the server? Didn't Tip have beef with him? I'm like, really? You still bringing up drama from 2018? I mean, I'm gonna let the... Hold on.
Like, if the drama's already dead and gone.
Right, I'm surprised that they're counting on it. Let me ask if, the Discord server... I mean, that's like, I hate saying that phrase from the Black Eyed Peas, but it's like, they are so 2000 and late, you know?
Yeah.
Because, like, that whole drama that happened, that he's referring to, was like, it's been dead and gone for, like, at least 3 years at this point, maybe 2. So, I don't understand why he's talking about shit from 2 years ago. So, I'm starting to wonder who this Mr. Galaxy effer is. So he has a Joy-Con Boy shirt. Yeah, that's pretty telling. So he's an Etika fanboy. That's wonderful. I don't know. Did you see that live stream that happened in 2017?
Which one?
It was the one with Etika and Triforce.
No, I don't think I saw that one.
Yeah. It's probably better that you shouldn't, but for context sake, yeah, I hate having to bring it up because I'm also streaming, but I'll just say it because there are people probably like, what are you talking about? But, so Triforce was this guy that owed me money, and I confronted him, and so instead of actually trying to pay it back, hold on, I'm gonna just show what's-her-face the screenshot. Yeah, they're... Oh, just let Irish Badass see it. Let's see what Irish thinks about it. I mean, I'm gonna ignore it. I don't want to really comment on it because I'm not trying to, like, fan any flames. Yeah, I mean, I think the part of the problem with that whole situation was, so I didn't like how the live stream went down, but just because that live stream happened doesn't mean that I was, like, reveling in his passing, like, oh my god, guys, I like that he's gone. Thank you, Keemstar fan. At least someone understands from my perspective. It's like I didn't want him to be gone just because I didn't like him for that stream. It's like, you can do something really nasty to me, and it doesn't mean I want you to never exist. Like, that's a bit drastic. Like, what do I gain from you from being gone? Nothing. So I don't really understand why this guy is bringing up drama from 2018. I'm wondering if Irish Badass is gonna remove it because it's kind of is a bit of harassing and bullying. So, like, I've already had to deal with.
More so harassment and bullying. I'd just say it's just unnecessary.
Well, the reason why I say it's harassment and bullying is because when I went to a convention in 2020, there was a guy that literally came up to me and just said eviscerate every time he saw me, and then he kept saying things like he purposely yelled Joy-Con boys in my face. And it's like, I'm not trying to say you can't use that phrase, but, like, when you're clearly shouting it at the top of your lungs to, like, evoke bullying reaction, that's just unacceptable.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying if they wanted to conduct themselves in a way of appreciating Nintendo products, I have no problem with that. That's fine. If they want to be fanboys of Etika, I don't care. You guys go have a circle jerk. I don't care. But if you're going to come up to me and start attacking me just because of that live stream that happened in 2017, that's kind of sad.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, and plus, like, you know, it's kind of weird there are people that still like hover over that stuff. Like, I don't even bring it up in my streams. I don't. But then people do it, and then it's like I just have to.
Then you have to discuss it or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I could ignore it, but I only ignore it for like so long, and then people are like, "Why aren't you talking about it? You don't respect this person." Blah blah blah. Yeah, very very massively immature for sure. But yeah, it's weird because there was someone, I can't remember who. I don't know who it was, but I know there was someone catfishing me, and they pretended to be me, and they said things like, "I wish that so and so stayed passed away, that they didn't ever that they were happy that they were gone." And it's like, no, why would I do that? Like, they took an awkward image of me,
Wait,
and they,
catfishing or impersonating?
I mean, technically impersonating, but kind of on the level of catfishing. Like, they're intimidating, they're imitating to be me, and pretending to be me in a way that, like, they're trying to spread ill will towards Etika, which is the sad thing. It's like, look, I mean, I wasn't a fan of what he did with that live stream. You know, fine, but does that mean that I wanted him, to be X? No. So, it's really sad that people bring it up still. But, yeah, let's see. Thank you. Thank you, Irish Badass. Thank you. 100% on that. Thank you for letting them know. Go outside, get some air. Exactly. Like, thank you, Irish Badass, for doing that. Appreciate that. Like, I'm not trying to, like, hold hands or anything. Like, I don't want to tell people what they can and can't say, but at the same time, like, I just want to be respected and left alone. And again, like, if the whole point of that stream was the guy that did it wanted to cancel me on social media. And, honestly,
How many subs do you have? Like,
25K now,
oh,
which is
that's not like enough to really realistically be canceled too.
right.
That's the strange part.
So, and even still, like,
Impressive sub count, I will say.
I mean, it's decent. It's not a lot.
Well, it's
But,
better never had, that's for sure.
what was I going to say? Yeah, he was trying to cancel me back in 2017 over a Nintendo Switch Line drama. And he, like, made a whole bunch of, like, false accusations that people believed. They were like, oh my god, he took it up the rear to buy a Nintendo Switch console. It's like, that's not what happened. You just made a bunch of accusations, and then, like, I mean, like, uncovering that whole drama, oh my god. He had 2 kids come on his stream, and they both alleged that I was a predator. And it's like, where's your proof? And their proof was, like, a conversation where the only thing I asked was if, like, because this one guy was collaborating with, what's his name? C&D, and I was like, oh, I can get you some connections. And then I kind of, like, saw the guy collaborating with C&D, his name is Triforce. He ended up kind of like trying to stab me in the back, so I ended up stopped talking to this one kid. But he basically used whatever conversation I had to basically paint this picture like I'm a predator, and it's like, but my conversation doesn't have any like triple X photos. It's not like I'm sharing anything inappropriate to you, like. And and here's the other thing: if this kid, okay, so he's 15, right? So if you don't want to associate yourself with me, then just tell them you don't want to be around me. Why does it have to take until after the fact that you felt uncomfortable? Why couldn't you tell it me during?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people have the right to say they feel uncomfortable. I wouldn't stop someone from saying they feel uncomfortable and they feel like, "Oh, I don't want to collaborate with you." Fine. I'll go on my merry way. And then, like, what was other, like, really crappy was, like, there was a 12-year-old jumped on the stream and was like, "Yeah, this guy tried to take me away to a private place." I'm like, really? Like, you're pulling that? Like, you're saying that I tried to, like kidnap you from your parents? That's garbage, man. Like, why would you do that? Like, why would you say that stuff? Because you're trying to slander me. And,
There's like pop up more and more recently.
yeah.
Like slanderous claims. Like it's incredibly stupid. Some of this stuff.
So what's interesting is that, I mean, I'm not the biggest Keemstar fan, and honestly, judging by how he, like, conducts himself and how he is with most people, I feel like that's a fair assessment. But at the same time, I would actually say that Keemstar has some heart, maybe not perfect. Like, his heart is sometimes in the right place, and the one point I give him in the right direction is, in 18, he actually interrogated the guy that was solely responsible for that stream that egged on Etika to make that stream, and he was like, so he asked a whole bunch of serious questions. I think he had the video on. It's kind of funny because he's, like, basically saying that you can't just make a stream and say, "Oh, well, this guy is this X, Y, and Z," and then not be accountable for what you say in a stream. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then he tries to take the step back and say, "Well, I didn't say these things about him." And then Keemstar, like, corners him and he says, "Well, these kids said this about him, and you making this stream technically holds you liable."
Yeah.
So, and, you can say all you want about people not being responsible for bullying and harassing based on what a content creator says and does during a stream. And I feel like there's some degree of accountability on the streamer. I mean, if like someone yells and screams at the top of their lungs and they're being extremely aggressive, their body language has one meaning while they're talking has another. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if they're very nasty and they scream the entire stream how they hate this person, oh my god, I hate this person, but then they give this tonal disconnect of, well, don't harass or bully them. Well, it's like, well, what is it you mean? Don't harass or bully them, but then you're screaming at the top of your lungs. So then, you do want them to get attacked, because based on your body language and your tonal of voice, you're angry at them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yes, thank you, Irish Badass. Touch some grass. Yes. So,
I love that phrase that John made.
I know, me too.
Unfortunately, where I live, grass just dies in the summer, so it just doesn't matter.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm probably sure I'm still gonna deal with this, like, as time goes on, and all I can do is just try to address it, be like, look, this is drama that happened, like, 4 years ago, about to be 5 next year, and it's like, I have the link, I think, to Keemstar's interview where you've interviewed that guy, and even Keemstar is like, you can't publicly say that about someone. You can't have someone say something in a stream and then not try to clarify it. Like, you can't do that. And even Tipster, like, he did an interview with this guy, and he's like, no, I don't think so-and-so is a predator. But then, of course, he had to get a jab in there, and he called me a moron. And I'm like, really? It's like, so let me get this straight. He called me... He said he called me a moron. So he's like, no, Nick is not a predator, but he's a moron. And it's like, so let me get this straight. So because you're still mad at me and ho-gung pissed off at me, that you're just still gonna ream a jab or an insult. It's like, look, dude, just admit your fault and just walk away. Like, don't try to, like, paint me out as the bad guy when you know what you did was wrong. Like, okay, you didn't want me at the Switch launch line. Fine, I could give you that. You didn't want me to be around people. Fine, I could give you that. But you owed me money. And the bottom line was you had to pay me back. And it's like, you can't try to, like, dance around the problem, acting like you making that live stream didn't in some way infer that you didn't want to pay me back, because by you having all those kids say that stuff about me makes a lot of people think, if you badmouth this guy, you don't have to pay him back because you're the good guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's funny because, like, he actually made a live stream about paying me back, and it was just so cringe. Yeah, so I just hope I don't have to... Let's see. They said touch some grass. Let's see, any other updates to that? No, that's it. Hopefully that's the end of that. I mean, I just want to enjoy some Animal Crossing, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Did you watch any of
Sitting over here.
Did you watch any of Tipster's recent stuff?
I watched the one on... fuck, I actually don't remember what it was on.
The Streets one is good, but then I saw, like, some Russian bots got to it.
Oh, yeah, I saw... That's just kind of funny.
Right. I guess in Soviet Russia, GoldenEye plays you.
Speaking of Russia, I can actually do, like, a half-decent Russian accent.
Oh yeah, I should hear that. Wait, I'm gonna bump your sound up in a second. Alright, go for it.
Ivan, I have gift for you, E762.
Oh yes, put it right there. I cannot do a good Russian accent. It's kind of mediocre at best. I kind of feel like it flips between German and Russian a little bit.
Yeah. I had to go do something real quick, I'll be right back.
Alright, see you back in a bit.
Alright.
Fucking called it. Tipster always does this shit. I'm done with Twitter. Okay. Do 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 do. Thanks. Didn't Tip have beef with him? It's kind of sad. Wow. Do 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 do. What are we at right now? Are people... Okay. Is anybody in chat right now? Let's see. Is anyone over on my island right now? No? Wow. Weird. Okay, wait. Let me check something real quickly. Can I actually go to my other island? I'm probably sure this is dead. Yeah, this is at 27%. Okay, so I'm gonna open my gates up on my other game. Okay, so let me lower the screen brightness to 0. Okay. Because I'm gonna visit Goldie for the day. So let's visit Goldie for the day. I have not. Okay, so I'm gonna invite myself over to my local island. Yeah, I like it. It's basically Six to Mount Vision and Wanda. Oh, hence WandaVision. Right. That makes sense. So Kix is over. Oh, hey, Joy! Okay. Sucks, because if I want to talk to Goldie now, I have to move to my other island. Really quickly. Which reminds me, I'm gonna have to... Well, we got Dream Stance and Bo Black's comments. Can you explain things? I want visitors. Be a local play. We're gonna fling them open. It's 2021. The world governments won't let us go outside. Like little kennels. Can you explain why I've joined? And today was the only... Thank you! Yeah, that's kind of sus. Yeah, I've been busy. Why? Honestly... Sus. That's massively sus to me, but okay. I'm sorry, I don't have time to type here. Yet you joined... I'm sorry. Exactly. Exactly. So we're heading over. Is college online for you? It is, yes. Yeah, I like it. You have another Switch? That's cool. Yeah, I have a second one I got last year for Animal Crossing. So I'm gonna say hi to Goldie. Oh, Adam's back. Hey, Adam. So yeah, I'm visiting one of my villagers. This guy is hilarious. This guy is hilarious. So here's so I love how Irish Badass shot him down. Okay, you ready for it? I just love how he says how she says, "Can you explain why you joined the server in 2019 and today was the only second and third time you typed? I've been busy, that's why." Yeah, okay. You've been busy since 2019 to actually associate with people in a server. I think not.
Sure, yeah.
Doesn't that sound sus as F?
Yeah, that's pretty sorry.
Right? Thank you. It almost tells me that you were that screams I was planning on joining this server in case someone who I know I don't like to ream down their butt. And I hate sounding like kind of tinfoil hat and conspiracy theorist, but it really does scream that to me. Like, do you know many people that join a Discord server and then don't say anything until they see someone they don't like?
No, I actually don't think I haven't.
Yeah, there you go. And they're constantly like, you don't deserve one being. You're not really a tip smart. You joined to spy. I don't have time for it. How am I sus, dude? You're totally sus! Like, come on!
That's like textbook definition of suspicious.
Ooh, looking at all of his tactic, exactly. Irish Bass is totally right. If the guy, I could give him points if maybe he was associated with the community and he said other stuff, but it's he'd been sitting in this Discord for 2 years, and then he didn't say anything until he saw me. What does that tell you?
Yeah, good question.
I don't spy for no one. Okay. I mean, technically speaking, he doesn't have to spy for someone. He could technically just be doing it for his own accord as a you-know-what fan, but... It's really sad how certain drama, of this nature has gone on for so long. You'd think that some people would learn to move on, but they don't.
Yeah.
Oh, is that Harv? I'm just curious as all. Oh my god, dude. Drop it. Curious.
That's fair.
I guess I'll talk to Goldie for a little bit.
Son of a bitch.
What you playing?
Minecraft. I just walked into a cave where there's two skeletons there. Alright, let's not do that again.
How many Discord servers are you in? Just curious.
I'd have to count.
I have to count to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. I don't want to surpass 30 or 40 because I feel seriously, who's in a million servers?
They cap it at 100 per user.
Yeah. I feel even just 50 is a lot. Who's gonna be...
I'm in 19 servers. occasionally I'm active in the Rocket League server just so I can consistently ask the devs why the servers are just so bad.
I mean, I'd be honest with you. I feel like a lot of servers, there's very limited level of interaction. Most of it's just, like, if it's a content creator, it's just them promoting themselves. Sometimes you get some servers that give a little more flexibility. Sometimes. But not all the time. Keep thinking I'm a spy Irish.
Here's the problem. Here's the thing. Rocket League, that game now runs on Epic Game servers, which is a multi-billion-dollar company last I checked. On Epic Game servers, and I still have continuous connection issues.
I want to talk to Goldie a little more. That sucks. Can't believe you were in while that virus hit. Oh, I guess Goldie's done with me for the day. Okay. I wonder what they got in this nook cranny. Oh my god. What does Irish Badass say? He's so busy with the 22 sub channel.
Oof. That looks hurt just a little bit. Jeez.
Let's see what else we got here. Not true, actually. He's doing this shit for defamation noodles.
What?
I don't know, but Vegeta SFTP is being funny.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm reading the chat. I mean, Mr. Galaxy is probably just a freaking, what do you call, I guess an Etika stan that was obsessed with that 2017 live stream and just won't let it go and just leave me alone. Lies. Aww. Goldie's written poems about me. I can see through your hotshot.
You streaming?
Yeah, I'm gonna quit in a second. You wanna chat?
Yeah.
Yeah, give me a second. I'll get out.
Your game's going.
Yeah, my game's going good. Just this guy ended up coming in the Discord, which we can. I don't have to say anything right now, so. Hold on. Oh, is he still talking? All set for now. Okay. Return to my island. Yes. Okay. Doesn't matter who started it. Yeah. I don't even get why this... I'll just finish streaming. Give me a second. Agreed, Keemstar fan. Agreed.
Are you still live?
Yeah, just give me a second. I'm just trying to, like, hit the save button.
Well, there we go. Perfect. I'm just chilling playing Minecraft and hoping it doesn't turn into a horror game in the process. Yes, that has happened before, and no, I do not like it.
Saving, quitting, and ending stream.